I'm not a naturally fast guitarist. I'm a little bit clumsy, so I love coming up with patterns like this that give me some velocity around the fingerboard. And this one's a ripper. It's quite easy to learn. It's based on the kind of 3-note per string major scale pattern that you've probably already played around with. So to slow that down for you, in case you're not familiar, we're starting on a B note, 7th fret of the E string, going 7, 9, 11 on the top 2 strings, then 8, 9, 11 on the next 3 strings, and then 7, 9, 11 on the E string. So I've just got that one out of scale note there, the G natural note, which if we're playing in the relative minor, G sharp minor in this case, it's a note from that key, and it just sounds cool. So the lick is based on 16th note triplets, but instead of just doing the old pick and 2 hammers legato technique, it's a Van Halen trope that's been done to death. What I've done here is used a combination of hybrid picking, a string skip, and a hammer from nowhere to give us a more unanticipated pattern. It's got a couple of surprises in it. So let's get into it. The 12-note pattern is... and then we just repeat that across the strings. So let's break that down. We start on the B note, 7th fret on the top E string, and then hammer, hammer to 9 and 11. Then we move down to the A string and plucking that with the middle finger on the 7th fret, hammer, and then hammer from nowhere on the 11th fret of the E string. So far our first 6 notes, instead of we're going hammering from nowhere, allows us to move down with the middle finger again and pluck the 8th fret on the D string. You can hear that flows really easily, and it's unexpected. It sounds interesting. Then the end of the pattern is just a down pick on the 11th fret of the A string, pull off, hammer, hammer. That's our whole pattern. Let me give you a look at the right hand here. And then we just continue that pattern on. Now there is one slight difference. In that first pattern, we start with 3 notes on the same string. Each time afterwards, so that's the 12-note pattern for the rest of the ascent. Instead of starting here, we're just starting there. Then we do the same thing, exact same thing down a string. And then to finish it off, we move it down yet again. Then reach back to the 7th fret on the first string, pluck with your 2nd finger. So let's do that whole thing super slow. 3, 4. Three, 4. And that's it. I mean, you can change it, you can put it into any key, obviously. I've used it in G sharp minor in this example. I've got another one here where I use the same lick in C in a completely different song. You gotta milk these things. Anyway, have some fun with that one. All my tabs and all my lessons can be found over on my Patreon, where you can also help me out with a little bit of support so that I can find more time to get in front of this thing and make these little hints and tips and the bigger projects that I love getting my teeth into. See you soon.